So Mill is pretty clear in telling us what he's interested in finding. This is quite important, actually. This is a book about moral philosophy, and it is like any philosopher's book, an attempt to make sense of morality. And what does that mean for Mill? He's looking for the foundation of morality. He's looking for the basis of morality. Um, he's looking for what he calls here the summum bonum, which is Latin for greatest good. What is the good that determines whether anything's good? What is the thing that stands as the first good? The thing that we always presuppose as being good, that kind of makes everything else good. Or as he says, what is the same thing? The foundation of morality. What is morality built on? Remember, morality is about things having value, things being good or bad, things being right or wrong. What is that which determines ultimately whether anything is right or wrong? Or as he says here, and this is really the operative expression, what is the criterion of right and wrong? That is really what he's looking for. What is a criterion? A criterion is a reference, a standard. It's a rule to which we can refer to make judgments and decisions. So the criterion of right and wrong would be some sort of rule, some sort of, some sort of reference standard by which we could refer in making moral judgments, and that is what he's looking for. Another way to think of it is what is the first principle of morality? Where do we begin in morality? What if we dug as deep as we could into our moral thinking? What would be the last thing that we would find? That would be the first thing, right? The thing upon which everything else was built. So that's what he's looking for in this book. And he is saying that it's worth looking for. You know, he makes some references here to science and mathematics, algebra. And what he says there is that the first principles of those things are really not all that important in doing those things. You don't need to know what the ultimate basis is for algebra to reliably do algebra. You don't even need to do that for science, but practical life, morality is different. As he says right here, all action is for the sake of some end, and rules of action, it seems natural to suppose, must take their whole character and color from the end to which they are subservient. We don't need to know the basic principles of physics or algebra to do those sciences, let's call them mathematics and science. But with morality, we can't take a first step unless we know what the goal is, the ultimate end, the greatest good towards which, it gives the whole thing direction. So with morality, first principles are more important. They're vital because we have to decide what we are striving for in order to make any step at all. And so we need that criterion of right and wrong. We need to know where we're headed. And the criterion of right and wrong, or the first principle of morality, or the foundation of morality, or the summum bonum, therefore is something that we have to decide beforehand. We can't just sort of do morality and then, maybe discover what the principles are. To have any notion that we're heading in the right direction, we need to know what the first principle is.